$1 on top of an empty bottle like this, and then put like bunch of quarters or coins on top of a bottle like that. I got quarters. And then challenge somebody to take the dollar out without touching the quarters or letting them fall. This is how you do it. You moisten your finger and snap it like this. You see, dollar is yours, coin didn't fall, you won.
I'm gonna bet you a drink, of course, that I can make a paperclip float on the surface of that water. Do you want to try one yourself? Because if that floats, I'll buy you a drink.
I don't know, maybe has
No, no, it has to be exactly as it is.
Okay,
you can't be fiddling and...
It's gotta be a trick.
yeah, it gotta be something. I mean, it's kind of floating right now.
Yeah, but you're still holding on.
It floated for a second.
It was so close.
It floated for 1 second, so that's right.
Doesn't
All right,
count.
go ahead. Make a paperclip float.
She's very demanding, isn't she?
To business.
Okay, here's the deal. You'll do this on all of your friends tomorrow. You take 2 paper clips to make one float. See, what you do is you take one paper clip and you bend it into a little shape like that.
Okay.
But remember, I said the paper clip had to be intact, that floats. This is all about the surface tension of the water. Then you take another paper clip. This is like a little Bill Nye science experiment guy thing. You balance it on the little T shape there. Yeah, just poke it into the water,
Wow.
and the paper clip floats. You see,
I've got a really good trick with a tie. Do you want to see it?
Go ahead.
It's a challenge.
Right.
I want you to take one hand at the end of the tie, the other hand on the other end. Without letting go, I want you to tie a knot right in the middle. So, in the end, it's going to look just like that.
Without letting go.
Without letting go.
Right. How many knots do you want?
How many knots can you give me? I'll be impressed if you do 1.
All right.
But if you can do 2, then go for it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Tie a knot. What's that?
Right, you got it.
No, do a knot.
I'm getting there.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's fine.
I use my teeth.
If you want.
Can you use mine?
No, that was cheating because you grabbed the end, you grabbed another end, and it didn't work anyway.
Both ends.
You know what? I don't think you can do it.
I don't know.
Okay, if I can do it, how about you buy me a drink?
I'd love to.
You'd love to buy me a drink if I can do it.
You can't let go.
Can't let go.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to have one hand like you did, and the other like you did. I'm not going to let go.
Okay, chair.
There is your knot.
That's very good.
I will have a gin and tonic, please.
Put a straw on top of a plastic bottle or any kind of bottle and challenge somebody to spin the straw without touching. They can blow whatever, so people will try to blow, and so it's most likely gonna fall. And this is how you do it. You grab a piece of your t-shirt and rub it on it. So it will get some static electricity, and you place it down here and just put a finger next to it, and you got full spin, and it did not fall. You know what I mean? And it's not falling. And they're gonna try to blow it, and they're gonna fail, and you didn't fail. You see how many circles I did? So let's check out the next bag. you're gonna need empty beer bottle and a cup. We smash it like that. Then we're gonna put the beer bottle on the sideways like that and put the cap, like, you know, in the tip, like halfway, a little bit more than halfway, so it will stay. And then you challenge somebody to blow the cap inside of the bottle, all the way inside. So pretty much you're gonna go like that and blow, and you see, you're gonna fail. So you're gonna put it halfway like that. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Halfway like that, a little bit more than halfway, and blow. Keeps falling out. Let's try to blow it from the bottom. You see, it flies out. So what you're gonna find, that's gonna be impossible. If it's sideways like that, it's gonna be impossible to blow it. Put a paper ball on top of one coaster, and you're gonna challenge somebody to move a ball from this coaster to this coaster with the wine glass. But the wine glass have to be remain upside down the whole time. So this is how you do it. You grab it like this and start spinning and move it right here, and you won the bet. Dollar on a table and put empty bottle upside down like that, and challenge somebody to remove the dollar without touching the bottle or letting it fall. So a lot of people will try, you know, try to pull it off and it will fall. Especially with a little bit moist bottle, it will stick to a dollar. But this is how you do it. You grab a dollar and start rolling it. And you see, I'm not touching the bottle, right? I'm only touching the dollar. And the dollar is yours. For this bet, we're gonna need a glass of water and a cork. We're gonna put the cork in a glass. The challenge is to make the cork float in the middle, or at least not touching the sides of the glass, you know? If you try to push it in the middle, or like grab it and lay it in the middle slowly, it will float to the side. So you challenge somebody to do it so it will float to the middle, you know? How do you do it so it will float to the middle? You see it keep floating to the side. Simply add some water to the top all the way, like almost overspill, but don't overspill. So slowly, maybe add some more water. It will slowly float to the middle. Check it out. You see it float to the side but bounce off from the sides. It doesn't attract the sides anymore, and you see now it's in the middle, and it will stay there for the whole time, and you won the bet.
This bet involves a table, a glass of water, a napkin, some matches and a piece of tack. Challenge your friends to lift the table using the objects, but they're not allowed to put any of them underneath the table. To win the bet, place a match in the tack, pour the water on the table, place the napkin on the water, and then put the match on the napkin. Finally, light the match and quickly put the glass over it. After a few moments, you'll be able to lift the table just holding the glass.
Get there. I'm gonna get this cork out without breaking the bottle.
To pull the cork from the wine bottle, all you need is a cloth napkin. Fold the napkin so it can easily be inserted into the wine bottle. Don't wrap it up too tight though, because you need to make a trough for the cork to rest in once the napkin's inside of the bottle. Slide the napkin into the bottle so the corner fold opens up at the end and makes space for the cork to lie in. Wiggle the bottle around so the cork is seated lengthwise on top of the napkin like so. Slowly begin to pull the napkin out of the bottle. As the cork reaches the neck, you'll notice it becomes difficult to pull it out, but with steady pressure, the napkin will pull the cork along with it. There you go. Cork is out and the bottle is still intact. Pretty cool, huh?
Inflated balloon on an upturned thumbtack without bursting it. To win the bet, Place about 20 thumbtacks on the table, and amazingly you can push a balloon onto the pins and it won't burst. Use
Now if I could just get that.
Stop, you fool! If you so even touch that match, or if that match falls, the world will be obliterated by an angry herd of psychotic cows!
Yeah, I think you're slightly overreacting, and could possibly be rather crazy as well.
If you wish to release the riches from under the match, you must simply use another match to ignite right here. Now watch what happens. Pretty astounding, don't you think?
Pretty cool, but to be honest...
Place an ice cube into a drink and challenge your friends to remove it using just a piece of thread. To win the bet, place the end of the thread onto the ice cube and pour some salt onto it. After about a minute, you'll be able to lift the cube out of the drink. Balance 2 forks and another cocktail stick on the upright stick. To win the bet, carefully push the cocktail stick between the prongs of one fork and then push another fork onto the stick like this. You can then balance the tip of one cocktail stick on the other and the forks will even spin around without falling off.